Okay, hopefully it worked now. Let me have a quick look. Because, yeah, I got into some trouble, or at least everything changed instead of... But yeah, now it actually worked perfect. Hello and welcome to a new coding stream. New stream in general, or however you want to call it. Yeah, because today we are making the... or you can take part in the tactical update, but like always you can write anything you want. You want me to include anything, just write it down. Want me to implement anything, want me to change anything, want me to explain anything, feel free to write it in the chat. I will, most of the time I will look in the chat on a regular basis. If I'm a bit too focused, I might overlook the chat for a limited amount of time. But yeah, I try to look at the chat at least, let's say, every 5 minutes. Yeah, let's say every 5 minutes, every 5 minutes. And yeah, we'll set up the chat. It will be, oh, come on. It's, I'm sorry, that was not intended. I will, I will do stuff. No, I will, what did I wanted to say? I will put the chat in the description, maybe. Should I do that? Can try it. Here's a chat. Compressor. One second, I will set up the chat. Ah, here we go. Ah, there we go. Perfect. Yeah, it's it's been a little while since I did it last time, so please forgive me. And yeah, any questions you want to ask me, anything, and welcome to everyone who just joined. Write it in the chat. For now, I will try to implement the function that you can, yeah, put your unit in an aggressive mode, passive mode, and so on. Just a little. If you want me to explain, implement, event, or thing, anything, write it down in the chat. This, and I will try something like what's that? I can question. What music do you want me to play in the background? So play. I can also sing My Heart Will Go On from Celine Dion. Don't know how to write her or write her name. And am I live, by the way? I should be live. I should be alive. Am I alive? Oh, that's now it gets deep if I ask you if I'm alive. Okay, so yeah, this is, by the way, first of all, we have the unit class. In every real-time strategy game, you have a unit class. This is the unit class here. And has many stuff here going on. Over the time, I included a lot of variables. I guess I don't need every variable, but yeah, for now, let me say state. I think here it fits the most. Public, we will make it public, maybe private later, but other units should be able to interact with it. So public, integer, yeah, he says max attackers, but we already have max attackers, so why is it not? I have already max attackers somewhere. Did I accidentally delete something? No. Where is the max attacker? Here is already. Why? That's AI. You don't need to ask the AI. Integer, but it kind of cools me down because now I think AI won't replace software developers that quickly. I don't think that at all. It's a interesting topic on its own if AI will replace us, but I don't think so. And I won't code that quickly simply because you know, on the one hand I have to talk, and on the other hand coding, so yeah, aggressive will be default because it's already implemented that units are aggressive, and it will be now pretty simple. We have somewhere in the spaghetti code I included that a unit will look up for new attackers, and everyone stayed here and is listening to me. 5 viewers. Yeah. Now here, if current target equals no, so if he is not already attacking, somewhere over the rainbow, if target. I have now a great idea. State equal 3. 3 is aggressive and protects unit. Additional unit. Public unit. Protect to protect. Unit to protect. Will be pretty simple. If the unit has a target, this unit will also have the same target. So we are drinking water. I hope it won't turn into ASMR, ASMR, ASMR. I think if you try to speak it in a loop, it sounds like ASMR or ASMR or something like that. Not to, please don't mistake it with asthma, which is a condition. And where am I? So, but what I really wanted to do now, I wanted to unit to protect. So we will first have state 0 and 1. 3 is already on default, if else. So where do we loop? Okay, so doesn't equals, no. So here he has so if state 3, and that's why we get up on the aggressive scale, we turn. Because here he loops for a unit. Yeah. Okay. Now, let's see. This was kind of small, but also important. Let me see what happens if I close it. Oh, nothing. Really nothing. Maybe I should try something like... yeah, I'm trying out the new system of... You know. Do you want background music? Yes. No. I want you to sing. So yeah, you can vote. And let me see how it will end. I can't vote. That's mean. Why can't I vote? Okay. And I will put this more on, oh no, not this one, on the left side. Okay, back to the code actual. So for each building, yes, if he has no target, so. Now somewhere. Somewhere. I also will include this one here. Public integer anger. Now you think, what the hell? 1 means target doesn't fight back. 2 means fighting. 3 means taunted. Because yeah, there will be a taunt ability, of course. What is taunt? I don't know. Okay, so I guess people want background music. I will, in 5 or 4 minutes, I will end, and then I will choose background music. But in I misclicked. I'm sorry. Yeah, I will add background music in 5 minutes if I don't get surprised and the survey doesn't change in any way. Okay, so the anger level. So how do I include the anger level? Here we have else. Ah, yeah, look at that. This is kind of important. because we need to change this. If enemy point get current target equals 0. Enemy point not equal range. How did I call the variable again? Unit state. And I really didn't use it before. Behave state. So now where if behave state, because state is a little bit, yeah, has a high chance that I override anything. So yeah, behave state. Now state magic. Okay. Now let me see. If behave state return and equals null, and by the way also equals null, enemy point and this will be important if we want to switch target. And chat, nothing new in the chat. Okay, it's still up for background music. No, that's my my singing voice. Why does no one want me to sing? No one. That's a pity. Okay, so background music. I will have a quick look. What can we play? I would say it would be synthwave. Synthwave. And it will be synthwave, of course, free for streaming. Synthwave, no copyright. 1 second, you can't see. Ah, John Carpenter's stuff. Ah, yeah, this sounds good. Can you hear it? Yes, you can hear it. And yeah, for myself, I hope it's not too loud. Yeah. If it's too loud, write it down in the chat. Otherwise, this will be the new background music. Yes. Okay, back to the code. Anger will be kind of a unit gets angry if we target them. And also Let me see. So if the enemy has anger 1, or yes. If enemy point anger less than 2, because yeah, let think a bowman attacks a certain target, and yeah, he gets the target, but the target doesn't fight back, but then he gets attacked by another target. He should fight that specific target. Yeah, and if this kind of handles the aggro status. Something like this, yeah, I will still need nothing new in the chat. Okay. And the survey, the small little survey. Okay, so back. Now let's see how this works out, or let me see at least. Can simply show at display capture, yes. Okay, this will be only temporary. Okay. Just to show you if, or to see if it kind of worked out. Yeah, these buttons don't work yet. But we need a battle, so we need to create some units. And yeah, some units that spend light, otherwise it will be too dark. Okay, it seems more dynamic, to be honest. Which I like. Okay, now the boss arrives. Here's the boss. But yeah, give up. Okay, so I guess this part worked properly like it should. Now let's get back to, I don't want to say business, let's get, how do I call it? Yeah, let's implement the buttons. You know, the buttons. So, we need functions. Let me just handle it. UI cursor. Or it will be the panel. Main panel, I guess. Yeah, main panel. Here we have it. Now let's see in the main camera, loop manager. Can't see that. If it takes longer, I will show you. I will switch to the display capture, but for now I can. Yeah. Okay, so we have a main panel. And the main panel has the cursor. So it's been a while since I edited stuff here. But yeah, let's see. Let me first look at the chat. Nothing new in the chat. And yeah. We have now what I need to add is functions for the buttons that handle aggressive behavior. Yeah, sounds a little bit strange, I know. Aggressive behavior or behavior that, you know, is, you know, you probably know what I mean. Okay, for that, what do we need to add? Main panel. You see what kind of variables? Public. Okay, save sprite. Ah, okay, cursor selected units. This should be easy. Public void set units. Oh, let's set units aggressive for unit for each. No, not that. So unit behavior state. Well, I called it behavior state, I guess. Yeah, here behavior state. Was it in the cursor? No, in the main panel. For b state equals 3. Public void. But yeah, it was 1. And yeah. No, not hold position. Void set units passive. Yeah, he still thinks that, yeah, tries to think 2 steps ahead, but yeah, is a little bit behind. Now let's see if it doesn't cause any wobble. Okay. Now enable the display capture to show you again. Okay. Again, darkness looks better, that's why I use it. That's it? Okay. Yeah, let's simply build a small army here. Oh, I'm totally stupid, but yeah, I can do that. Let's see, did I save the code? Yes, so can you see everything? Yes, you should. Now in the main panel, did I call it panel? Yes, okay, I need to rename it in behavior panel. It's not beehive panel, it's behavior. Yes, this one is defensive. Designed all the buttons by myself, that's why they look kind of shitty. Aggressive. What is wrong with me? Aggressive. And passive. Okay, so why then I can do that later. Okay, now add a function. Wages can be like this. Main panel. Okay, now no function. Main panel. Set units defensive. Set units aggressive, because this obviously means aggressive, and one time main panel. Main panel sets unit passive because the demon is sleeping. Okay, let's try it. Give up. This one, start game. Yeah, by the way, it is sped up, the speed is turned up. Ah, okay, I wanted passive. Passive. Ah, look. Okay, aggressive. Yeah, cool, look at that. And passive. Okay. Maybe, okay, not an instance, let me see, this is kind of... Okay. No, I can't. Don't need. Okay. But as you could clearly see, some of it worked. They went passive, but I need to include. I have an idea. I've got it. Pretty simple. I've got these functions here in not enemy spawner, main panel. Here. Set defensive. Aggressive is nothing changes, but yeah, for sets units passive. Unit point. Current. Set current target. Main panel. No. Not enemy unit. And see what we got here. Hello to everyone who joined recently. Welcome to the stream. If you want me to do anything, ask anything, say anything, sing anything, just write it in the chat. But great to see new people. And yeah, unit point, set current target. This only if, yeah, it is null, but only if unit point anger is smaller than 2. This is kind of can be really interesting to play with, because we can have a taunt function. We can have units that are specifically made extremely tanky and can taunt the enemy, so they will be attacked instead of everything else. And yeah, so many, and thank you for the likes, by the way. And yeah, so many possibilities. But yeah, I kind of see what I forgot, and that is that if you think about it, if a unit dies, there are many possibilities to switch the target, for example. Aggressive. Anger equal 0. Makes sense. So here it is target. Again. Which makes sense. It's kind of cool, like it's, I mean, that's the AI use I like. You kind of make the thinking part, but the AI writes the comment and everything, because commenting is such a pain. And a lot of times the AI gets wrong what I think. So I don't think, like I already said, AI will replace developers anytime soon, but yeah. Coding, you will always need to code for this. Okay, so yeah. Let's see how it works out. Let me first think, how can it die? Attacking. Okay, the distance here, the anger should be. Okay, I get it. Here it can attack, here it is inside, out it can't attack because it's not close enough, but for attacking, but close enough for, yeah, to engage it. And here it moved out of attack range. And if it... Here the attack target. I guess I got it. I think I got it, not I guess I got it. Guessing is believe. Ah, that was something else. Sorry. Seeing is believing. I don't know. How was it again? It doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter. The matter doesn't matter. Okay, so let's see if it worked out. Display capture. Start the game. Before the game starts me. Does it make sense? No. Do I care? I should. Start game. Three of these, one of these. What do I have left? Okay. First fight should be doable. Oh, I'm not here to... It takes him to passive. Passive? Come on, passive. Ah, okay, they don't shoot anymore, but they don't leave the... Ah, okay. I get it. So here is... so fighting... I will do something like this. Public void stop fighting. Taking. That's simple. So yeah, stop fighting. Now we get back to main panel. Stop. Okay. No. Behaviors. Oh, come on. Okay, unit behavior state equals. Unit point. Stop fighting. Anger equals. Try it out. Yeah, usually if you go to the main menu, the account is loaded. That's why I always need to give up. So I get to the main menu, the account gets loaded with my deck here. And then I can return to the map, and I can build the buildings I need. I get... and yeah. Oh. Okay, this I didn't know this works, but no, yeah, now he builds the units. Okay, now let's passive. Passive. Why doesn't he work? Ah, now it works, okay. Yeah, now let's try it again. Okay. Yeah, I should have simply given up. Instead I restarted it. Okay, hard mode. Oh. Okay, wrong mana. I need more ranged units, by the way. Should build them soon. And of course I need an option to... No. Oh, come someone, so now get passive. So if I passive. Okay, something went. Set unit passive. Let me see. Let me see. That's cool. What are your inspiration for this game? Looks like Warcraft with cards, and it absolutely is. Yeah, it is Warcraft with cards. It is an RTS, but it also contains you while having this RTS. You also have. Let's see. You also have like in Diablo. You collect, let's say you collect units or cards, like a trading card game. You know, in a trading card game, you have cards with different rarities, and in this game you also have cards with different rarities that presents your unit. You build your own faction with the cards, like a deck and Magic the Gathering, and yeah. That's what you do, and I really need some bell that if someone entered the chat or wrote anything in the chat, are you still there, Jonas? That I get something, message. Yeah. But yeah, that's the game. And yeah, maybe it's time for a little coffee. I want a coffee. I don't know if I need a coffee, but I want a coffee. I always want coffee. Without coffee, life is not worth anything. Nothing. It's an empty void without coffee. Okay, so I will get myself, not now. Now too many people joined, so I will get later coffee. Welcome to the game, anyone who joined. Yeah, I'm building an RTS, a real-time strategy game mixed with Magic the Gathering or a trading card game. And yeah, now I need to know what kind of mess. I like this concept. Is there a mechanic where the loot is a pack of cards? Yes, they drop in game. If you have a mode that's like a wave mode where waves attack you, and they drop something. They drop cards. They have a chance to drop a card, and these cards are procedural generated because it's all digital. You can have these cards procedural generated, like Diablo games. So like you have 4 cards of a unit that wields an axe, but each of these cards has different stats in terms of life, attack, and so on. And so you can upgrade your deck and fight in stronger modes against stronger enemies, and there are also bosses. That's why I now included buttons that make that you can have more control over the behavior of your units, because when you fight bosses there are more options you need to, that the boss there are more options you need to move away at the moment, or before today it was like they attacked your units, and enemy unit attacks each enemy on site. So if they saw an enemy unit, they attacked it. And now you can set them to passive, move away from a danger zone, and then you can attack again. And also defensive mode, and yeah, later I can use taunt abilities. So if you need to want to have tanky unit that get all the damage, they kind of like tanks in an RPG, you can implement them. There are so many abilities, because most of the abilities are in-game objects. So Like lifesteal is an ability that triggers on attacks, and there are abilities that trigger on building and like that. So you can mix them together and have kind of fun at generating everything procedural. And and it's fun to build. I mean, now I have to build the buttons. That's kind of, it's okay. But I have more fun when I implement new units. Okay, units stop fighting. And anger. Ah, okay, maybe that's it. Unit behave state unit point behave state equals 0. Back to the game. It already, if you want to play it, it already has a playtest version. Unit does. Ah, okay, I'm stupid. It also has a playtest version. If you want to play it, you can anytime. It's in a really pre-alpha state, so I guess the fun comes later when I implement more things and more content. But for now, it's kind of just if you can to get that people can get feedback if the game starts properly, if the menus pop up properly, because I haven't tested it. I haven't much systems to test, so I can give the playtest to friends who have a Linux version, and something I wanted to try out. I can do that, by the way. This game, it's watchable. Okay, and now passive. Come on, passive. Yes. Aggressive. Come, pet. I mean, if I get attacked. Yes. It's beautiful. Really for. And I died, but that's part of the game. I don't know. About this button here, try again. At first glance I thought, man, this button is just a placeholder, it looks awful. But now if I look more at it, it looks okay. And here's the menu. It's funny because I already feel like I implement so many things and there's still so much to go, and I need to implement an option soon that you can kind of delete cards or salvage them, that you get a resource, and there needs to be things syncing like mana things and stuff like that. But that's all things for the future. First of all, I want to... Okay, so... Oh, I forgot. There was something else. Oh, and here... I've got a null. That's interesting. What happened here? But not that. Okay. Oh, this is an old one. Okay, I get it. That's nothing. I was scared, but this won't be in the preview version. Still. Okay, it's time for a small coffee break. Coffee break. And I need to draw an animal girl with a coffee in its hand or in her hand, so I can have something I can show you between the coffee breaks. But maybe I find something. Implement image. Shouldn't do that. Okay. Sorry for the absence of my voice. That's kind of a cool promo, or what do you think? Short coffee break, see you in 10 minutes, smiley. And some water, I need water. I need always stay hydrated. Yes. And yeah, what I really like, by the way, is I get much more impressions, which is great. Got really not that much I can't pronounce impressions lately, but today I get them. But now I will mute the mic. See you in 10 minutes. Okay, I hope you can hear me. This goes back, and I am back. Whoa, what a pun. And yeah, have a sip of my coffee. We'll get display. It seems everything seems alright, like it was supposed to be, not be. And yeah, where were we? Where have we been? We have been at. Let me see. Let me handle it. Write, by the way, if any questions, write them in the chat. Really eager to read the chat. Hope there will be soon more in the chat. And yeah. That being said, I will go on. My heart will go on. Okay, now what was cursor height? I was doing this open scene. Oh. First need to main panel, current card effect panel. This was option panel, but we were at cursor story panel, recruitment. No, main panel. Where? Main panel. Biggie, white images. No, I guess it was maybe here. Just save. So where was it? Loot manager. Other. Okay, other. So open scene, scenes, maps, desert a day. Save. Perfect. Building highlighter, no. Main canvas. Cursor. Perfect. Now let's see if it works now. Give up. Okay, now it seems to work. Accounting was missing. Oh, this was at the beginning. Yeah, now this also works. There came the unit. Yeah, first this is much easier. Oh yeah, but the buttons are still missing here. The good thing is panel beehive panel, open scene. Does the plus mean, by the way? Open scene. Scenes, maps, main canvas. Okay, now let's see if it works. Tend to give up. Okay. because it's not part. Huh. Interesting. Ah, I get it. It has to be here. Build, yeah, next. Let's put it next to the build panel. It was not put up right. Anything new in the chat? Nothing new in the chat. Okay. Give up. Again, start again. Start over again. Yeah, no. Let's see. Let's attack them. I want to set her to passive. Passive. Okay. And oh no, this didn't work. Let's try it again. Okay, no. Maybe behave pen. Ah, okay, I have to set them. Yeah, next time. Main panel, set passive for this one. Okay, now it should work, hopefully. You know, it needed some time until I implemented the options button. So, yeah. Passive, come. Yeah, she doesn't attack. Perfect. She lets herself go. And now she should, yes. Now it's defensive and again passive, defensive, passive. Nice. Okay, now I need to make a little vote because I need to mark down what I will do next. And with paper, you can't see that, but I can at least. By the way, yes, at least I didn't forget to put the sound back on. Again, it is like always, if you have any questions, you want me to say anything, write anything, think anything, write it down in the chat. I try to read it as soon as possible. And welcome to anyone who joined recently. Many thanks how to join. Yeah. But I get more impressions lately, that is what I actually like. Okay. So, what was I going to do? I was drinking my coffee. This coffee. Down there. So, can make a little survey again. That's the survey, but survey. What do you want me to implement next? Balance and bugs. Add a new card. Unit. New boss. Okay. Survey has started. And until that. Okay, so what I want to optimize is the help panel. For example, where's the help panel? What is the help panel? The help panel is a little panel you see when you put the browser above. The help panel is a little panel you see when you click on something. Let me show you. Like, yeah, building. Click open to building menu and yeah, so on. Okay, so what I wanna do is I want to update it. Because I click on this, he still is think Fountain of the Berserk, but I'm not having Fountain of the Berserk anymore. So need a new component, I guess. Do I? Let me see how I did handle it. Abilities button, main panel. Tooltip manager. Is a tooltip. Yeah, and here we have. Let me see. I'm sorry. No. Chat, nothing new in the chat. No one joined recently. This doesn't change any. This doesn't change anything from the fact that I want you to ask me anything about my future, about my life, about. No, I'm joking, about the project. And yeah, you can take part at the survey. Now I will do that mostly in here. I get sleepy, but that's the time I will get wake up again at 10 minutes, because yeah, this is the time I get sleepy. Okay. Okay. I also need the tooltip script. Yeah, it's long time no see. Make 4 buttons. Let's try it I fall asleep in front of the. That's a. I don't know how to call it. Can you hear me? I guess my mic is a bit too far away, so now it should be better. Yeah, if you can't hear me or if I'm too quiet, please write it down in the chat. I really need the chat. Hello, chat. Yeah, people say chat like it's a real person. Like chat. Okay. String button name equals. Does this work? Okay. Okay. Maybe. So. Switch. Case. Okay. Yeah, it's old, really old. Still 0 votes. You have the power to decide what I'm doing next. And I shouldn't fall asleep. Sorry for the voice absence. Doing something. Think something. Let's see. Now this was tooltip manager. Tooltip and tooltip manager. Where I got the tooltip manager? Let me see. Where did he go? Where did he disappear into the dark, into mysterious spheres? Spheres, I mean. No one knows where. It's a void, an empty void, it's left. Okay, so enough of that. Tooltip manager. There we go, let's put it here. Okay. Oh, this is so old. So long. Anyways. But BTN, nee. Hello to the one who joined recently. Yes, I'm trying to implement, optimize the tooltip manager. Defensive, make for buttons. Copy that, put that here in. Make for buttons. And BT endpoint. Let's see if this one turns out how it should turn out, please. Okay. Let's look together. Wish me luck. Okay, this is obvious. Ah, yes, defensive mode. Okay, but I mess everything else. Okay. I'm drinking a protein shake, by the way. Okay, did I mess everything up? Let me see what the chat says. What does the chat say? Nothing. Digital style. Do a digital dancing. Okay, nothing in the chat. Hello to everyone who joined recently. I like the color of your shirt. I don't know. Does it make any sense? No. Okay. What could be? So we need to. What was Waycast? So long since I used this. Okay. Ah, okay. Now let's see. Please, 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 please work. Let's see together. Let's stay together. Okay. Okay, this works. Okay, defensive mode. Okay, did I accidentally say doesn't equal defensive mode? Okay, I don't get why this won't work. Maybe I need to try it again. Oh, you can't see it because I'm stupid. So now you can see it. Okay, building menu, cost. Why doesn't he? Okay. So this one is good. Defensive mode. Okay, so yeah. Get component. Description text. Tooltip manager. So okay. Activate me. please work out. I mean, hope this works. So, okay, he accepted now. Ooh. Panel point. Activate me. True. Null. Great. Let's see. I will take again a look in the chat because looking at the chat is important. Sorry for the strange accent. The accent as well is strong in me. And yeah, still wishing you everything. Ah, that's my coffee. I have coffee left. That's the best message. Okay. If button hello, hell, I'm Fred. Not hello, I'm Fred, hell, I'm Fred. I'm Fred, I'm a threat, I'm Fred. Hello to the one who joined recently. Yes, sorry. Now I guess you left because some too aggressive. Okay. Now hell, I'm Fred. Set active files description. Ooh. Absolutely unnecessary. No, nothing new in the chat. Still 0 votes. sorry, I was thinking. Return. Let's see if this works out. Man, I've made it far too complicated back in the good old times. Okay. Now let's see, cost text. Equals. Nothing new in the chat. But I regain my consciousness. It's a dramatic way of describing that I'm getting awake. Okay, yeah, so let me talk what I'm doing. Talking is more important. I try to update a panel for, the total panel, and yeah, we have a mode, and not is hammer, and yeah, I try to update it for the specific switch. Case. What are the cases? Defensive. Defensive. Switch button name. No, this is not what I want. Case aggressive aggressive, break, case, passive, name, text equals, passive, break. Let's see if this works. Start. I need to show you. Start. No! Here defensive, defensive, defensive. Buildings. Okay, try again. Case. Maybe aggressive. Passive. Okay. Maybe. Okay. No. Okay. Huh. That's stupid. Oh, I hate this kind of coding. You will hate me, and you're allowed to hate me for this. Aggressive or passive. I need to burn encoding hell for this. I really need, but let me see. Aggressive, passive. Okay, but at least it works. Okay. Yeah, account singleton, that's wanted this way. And yeah, hello to everyone who joined recently. I implemented a new feature for, you know, the tooltip feature that if you click on a button or if you move your cursor above a button, you probably want to know what it does. And yeah, that a lot of games need that, otherwise you will be confused as hell. And yeah, vote, there's only one vote, please vote what I do next, because I am thinking about what to do next. Okay. What should I do next? Defensive, aggressor. Tool to panel, tool to panel. Here it was. Okay. Now. Name text. Selected units only. Attack units. The attackers. Only attack if provoked. Hope you write it that way. It's not a mistake. Mistakes are not allowed. Not in my world. Selected units will attack each enemy on inside. Load their, give up their targets, stop fighting, only if provoked, vote. Let's see. Oh, wrong tab. Now let's see if this also worked out. The titty text. Okay. Now let's see if this works. Hopefully it works. Let it work, let it work, let it work. Let it work. Ah, perfect, yes. Okay. I wanted to test. I want to test something first. Okay. Yeah. Enough testing. If you have any questions, write them down. I guess I will get my second coffee. And then we can try to create a new unit. Try to optimize the boss. Yeah, something like this. Oh, this is section now. Okay. I will need 6 minutes, I guess. And then we can return back to coding. Yeah, I need another coffee and then I will finally wake up, hopefully. Yeah, it was a long day, I didn't get much sleep, but who needs sleep? I don't need sleep. No one needs sleep. Sleep is for the weak. No one needs sleep. Never. Sleep is overrated. Coffee is always the answer. Okay. Okay, be right back. There we go. I'm back. I'm back. No one needs sleep. I just need more coffee. If you have questions, write them down. You want me to implement something like you idea for a unit, write it down in the chat. Okay. Whoop. No. Lexus. There we go. Okay, music stopped. I could replay it. Can you hear music? Okay. It's my headset. It's just my headset. Hope it's not too loud. Okay. So yeah. Guess we start all over again. Okay, so what's up next? Yeah, new unit. We'll get to Pixie Editor, 1 second. Now we get to the drawing phase. Yes, can you see it? No. To open something. I need to find it. If I ever find it. If I ever find it. Yeah. Where did I store it? That's... I'm asking myself. Ah, here we go. We have this byte and I want to make a new one. You know? For that, new file. Overthink binary. Okay. I need to get to pixel art. Okay. Here we go. First of all, this hair needs to get some gray tones in it. Okay, this looks shitty. You know what? I make a new one from the scratch. I mean, these kind of units look like were intentionally designed to look like that they have anorexia, because it's a non-human, can't pronounce it, non-human race. Okay. Let's first start with the skeleton. Not that easy. Still work in progress. Nothing new in the chat. I'm thinking maybe I will. Maybe I have a better idea. Let's see, open file. But first I want to finish the sprite, because even if it looks strange, it has potential. In my opinion. Still don't know if the lag ratio is okay. And I want her to have a long staff. Drawing sprites. Yes, at the moment I'm drawing sprites, by the way, for everyone who joined. I am drawing sprites. Before the sprite starts drawing me, I want to draw some sprites. Okay. Something is off. Okay. I guess this is off. Nothing new in the chat. Don't think I get any impressions anymore. Doesn't look human. Don't know what it is, but yeah, I guess it is too broad. Yeah, now it looks better. And yes, should start more like here. But if we compare it to the doesn't look that wrong. Okay, maybe the legs a bit less together. Ah, no. And therefore, yeah, something like that. Okay. Now get into proper shape. Looking at the chat maybe a little bit too often. Oh, coffee. I have coffee. That's everything I need. I need coffee. Coffee is about smiles more. Just wanna the thing is, I'm stupid. I already got some sprites made by myself. I can kind of use them for anything I want. On the other hand, I start to like this one. Still, I want to have the paleness. First one. Thing is, usually when I start drawing this bright, draw them unclosed. But in that case, I can't do that because I'm on YouTube. So yeah. Okay. No, that's a little bit too much. Check the chat. Nothing in the chat. Yeah, and this one will have light here. No, I want look a little bit. More defined. Finally start to wake up. You want me to sing anything? Santa Claus is coming to town. Okay, it's starting to look like something. Still not close to being happy, but we are getting the shape. Really like the music. Yeah, I was sitting on a key all the time. Does kind of hurt. Hello to everyone who joined recently. Yes, I'm trying to add new sprites to my game, which is a mix of an RTS and a trading card game, yes. Can playtest it on Steam. Yeah, okay, so I got the colors. Not really. Yeah, colors are better here. But there needs to be more detail, if you know what I mean. Detail. Okay, you call it detail, not detail. detail sounds like I'm a huge disappointment to my entire family. Oh. If any questions, write them down in the chat. I know it's called chat, not chat. I always wanted to do chat one time in my life instead of chat. So. This is a sump. Okay, remove the thumb. You know German bedtime stories? You know the story of the thumbsucker? I want to add more detail. Okay, that works, kind of. Still need... Okay, breasts are big enough. I like that she's a kind of skinny fat. But yeah. Still want them to be symmetrical. So I guess I will do it like a noob. Better. And yeah, this face is also kind of symmetrical. I would say symmetrical enough. Anything new in the chat? Nothing new in the chat. Doing a sip of my coffee. Okay. Maybe this needs to be a little bit smaller, like this. Okay. Only added some shadow and it looks much better. that's what a shadow can do. Always work with shadows. Okay, this is a little too much, yeah. Anything new in the chat? Nothing new in the chat. Digital style new in the chat. Yes. Nothing new in the chat. Yeah. Don't need this one anymore. Okay. Now what I need is an idle animation first. But maybe I will do that later and will first implement. Yeah, let's do that later. I have no water left. Should I get myself some water? From the water field. Whoa, I'm such a bad joker. I don't know. Someone who makes bad jokes. Okay, let me see. Where? Yeah, here I have a good walking animation. I will steal this one because I guess I handled this kind of white. Oh, wrong. Yes, I'm a noob because I use the same idle animation, but why shouldn't I use what I once created? This would be kind of stupid. Okay, so let's fuse everything together. I would only want the legs. And that's too easy if you have already made something like that. Okay, but this is wrong. More like that. I didn't even decide how she will look sideways. My nose is itching. But yeah, we can do it like that. Okay. That's really lazy. But yeah, finally I can. I mean, in Germany we have a pun like you are harvesting the fruits you planted. I mean, there's similar puns, but I mean like you are. Maybe you get what I mean. Okay. To spin things up, come on. Oh no. Yeah, we're getting into it. It's kind of cool. Do I sound like Beavis and Butthead? When I say cool, do I sound like Beavis and Butthead? Yes. No. That's a survey we need. And yeah, back to the drawing. Okay, so I hope this doesn't count as lazy. Maybe it does. But yeah, it's made. I made this sheet so I think I'm entitled to use it. Chat. Anything new in the chat? Nothing new in the chat. But I want your hair to be shorter. And now the cape. This will be the hardest part. I hate drawn capes. Okay, so the shoulder is, by the way, the color is different here, so yeah. Chat. Anything new in the chat? Welcome to everyone who joined recently, drawing new assets for the game I'm currently developing. So if you have any questions, write them down. I will answer everything with the best intention. Yes. And didn't I start a survey yet? Still see no outcome. Okay, so yeah, ask anything you like. Kind of cool that I have my own work. Okay, so yeah. No. Now we come to my cape. It was, yeah, at the side. And this color here. Perfect. Now a little bit light because I had yeah, something like that. Yeah, the light will be added or modified later. And nothing new in the chat. Funny. Funnily or funny. Okay, so add some shadow, darkness, we call it. Okay. I like the music. Do you like the music? Would made a survey, but I made a very important survey already. The most important survey of all time. Can you hear me? Yes. And yeah. Hello to anyone who joined recently. Yes, I'm trying to draw the sprite here. The music really sounds cool. I like it. Okay. fix that later. And so. The belt looked different here, so I will change the belt and the shoes. Here's the belt. Now the shoes. Check the chat, nothing new in the chat. I have no coffee left. That's a pity. What do you do with no coffee left? Is there a point in life if no coffee is left? Can't answer that. And is there anything in the chat? No. Maybe I'll let it be for today and we'll continue tomorrow. I mean, the stream was pretty long. How long exactly? Almost, yeah, 3 hours. Guess the 3-hour mark is a good mark to end it. Any new, or can I? Let me speed things up first. Okay. Nothing new in the chat? Yeah, I shouldn't end it now because I get much more impressions. It's stupid to close the chat now. Okay. Yeah, so arm movement. Oh, I first should fuse everything. chat. Is there anything new? Nothing new. Nothing new in the chat. I have an idea how I can speed this up. See if there's something in the chat. Totally. Where is the chat? There's the chat. Nothing new in the chat. Nothing. No one. Okay. Okay. If I don't talk much anymore, I'm sorry. Usually I talk more. I guess. Okay. Anything in the chat? Don't see anything because I'm stupid. Okay. Anything new in the chat? Nothing new in the chat. Hello to everyone who joined recently. Yes, I'm currently working on a new unit for my strategy game. And yeah, if you have any questions, write them in the chat. Apart from that, if you want me to implement anything, can use the chat. Always want to speak chat in a strange way. Do I? Maybe. Okay, I will leave this sprite now alone. I will later add more to it. Because what I want to do is to implement the unit sooner or later. Okay, so be able to see it now in Unity. Scene. Oh, I have to scroll down. Okay. But yeah, 1 second, I did it wrong. But you will soon see. One second, 2 seconds, it will be available any minute. Oh, I first need to export it. Call it test. Here we go. Now, so yeah, this one will, yeah. Now somewhere over the rainbow I have a better idea. Where is resources? Chat is empty, like my soul. Now maybe. Sparkwitch. So now I have my own prefab. Chat. Chat, where are you? Hello chat. Chat, where are you? I can't see anything. I'm stupid. Why can't I see anything? There we go. Now I can't see anything. Nothing new in the chat. Okay. Okay, I guess I can focus better if I would say it's enough for today. Let's see if there's anyone left. Is there anyone left, I'm asking? Write it on the chat, otherwise I would let it be for today. Yeah, I guess that's it. Can't focus anymore without or at least not stream focus. I wish you a wonderful evening, dinner time, night time, whatever time there's in your country. See you hopefully next stream. Until then, bye bye.